Hello friends, in last video we have seen how to prepare haloalkanes, isn't it? See the example that we have taken. Alkane, from this hydrogen is replaced, one of the hydrogen is replaced by one of the halogen atom. Haloalkanes are formed. In a similar way, we can get haloalkenes also. So definitely the starting material should be alkene, isn't it? So in same way we can prepare haloalkynes also, isn't it? Here we have to take a alkyne. From that we have to replace one of the hydrogen by halogen atom. We are going to obtain haloalkynes. Friends, how we have obtained haloalkanes, haloalkenes, haloalkynes? In similar way we can obtain these haloarenes also. So definitely the starting material for the preparation of haloarene needed is arenes. So what are these arenes? These arenes are nothing but aromatic hydrocarbons, isn't it? So from this arene, we have again replaced one of the hydrogen by halogen atom. These haloarenes are formed, isn't it? So now it is very easy to define the halogen derivatives. So how can we define? See here, when one or more hydrogen atoms of aliphatic or aromatic hydrocarbons are replaced by corresponding number of halogen atoms, the resulting compounds are called halogen derivative. So numerous halogen derivatives are formed, isn't it? We want to study these halogen derivatives in a more systematic way. So the next thing that we want to study, that is the classification of these halogen derivatives. So how these are classified? These halogen derivatives are classified mainly in two ways. See the first way, that is on the basis of a hydrocarbon skeleton to which the halogen atom is bonded. Getting it? How these are classified? On the basis of a hydrocarbon skeleton to which the halogen is bonded. So on this class, based on this class, these are sub-classified in these four classes. See the first class, that is haloalkanes. Student, in haloalkanes, the hydrocarbon skeleton that we want to see. In haloalkanes, definitely all the valencies of carbon atoms are satisfied by single bond where halogen atom is present, isn't it? So tell me, what about this haloalkenes? Which type of hydrocarbon skeleton will be there? So definitely here double bond is present. So this is unsaturated hydrocarbon where halogen is present. Now the next class, that is haloalkynes. Again unsaturated hydrocarbon skeleton, triple bond is present. Here halogen atom is present, isn't it? And the last, that is haloarenes, where to the aromatic ring halogen atom is directly bonded, isn't it? Now the second way, see here, the second way, that is on the basis of number of halogen atoms, isn't it? So on the number of halogen atoms, we already discussed about it. If one halogen atom is present in a given hydrocarbon, that are monohalogen derivatives. That monohalogen derivatives are also known as alkyl halides, isn't it? The hydrocarbon contains only one halogen atom. So similarly, dihalogen derivatives where two halogen atoms are present. So third class, that is trihalogen derivative where three halogen atoms are present. And the last class it is given, that is polyhalogen derivatives. Students, see in this example, how many chlorine atoms are seen? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we can say if greater than 3 hydrogens are replaced by the corresponding halogen atoms, polyhalogen derivatives are formed. Okay. So this is about the classification of halogen derivative. But now in this chapter we are interested to study in detail about this monohalogen derivatives, that is alkyl halides. Okay. So see, now what are these monohalogen derivatives? These monohalogen derivatives are the compounds containing only one halogen atom. Okay. Now we want to classify that monohalogen derivatives. How these monohalogen derivatives are classified, that we want to study. Now we will see the classification of monohalogen derivative. Okay. Students, we know in last year we have seen the general molecular formula for alkane, isn't it? So what is the general molecular formula for alkane? Do you remember? See, we have written CnH2n plus 2. But now, in case of monohalogen derivative, what we can do, from that alkane, we are removing one of the hydrogen atom and we are substituting one halogen. So how the same formula changes? It becomes CnH2n plus 1x. Got it? Okay. Now we want to study how these are classified. So the monohalogen derivatives are mainly classified depending upon the position of a halogen atom. Position of halogen atom and the type of a hybridization. Type of hybridization of carbon atom to which halogen is bonded. Students, we have studied the hybridization of, we have studied the hybridization last year, isn't it? We know which type of hybridization we have studied: sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization, isn't it? So now we want to classify the monohalogen derivatives on the type of carbon atom, isn't it? Type of hybridization of a carbon atom, that is sp3 hybridized carbon, sp2 hybridized carbon and sp hybridized carbon. First we will see, depending upon the sp3 hybridized carbon, how these monohalogen derivatives are classified. In that, the first class, that is haloalkanes. Haloalkanes. We know we will call it as a alkyl halide also, isn't it? I will write it by Rx, isn't it? So these haloalkanes, these are further classified depending upon the type of a carbon atom into three classes, depending upon type of a carbon atom. See, I will write the example, you will get it. Now see, this is RCH2Cl. Okay, the second RCH2R, Cl. Next, now see this example. Students, here the halogen atom, it is bonded to the carbon which is bonded to a single carbon atom. So this is primary carbon atom, that is first degree alkyl halide, isn't it? So this is a primary alkyl halide, that is primary haloalkanes we can call it as. Now see in second example, the halogen atom, it is bonded to the carbon atom which is further bonded to two other carbon atoms from this alkyl group. So which type of carbon atom it is? It is secondary carbon atom, isn't it? So this alkyl halide, it is second degree alkyl halide, isn't it? So we can call it as a secondary alkyl halide. This is secondary alkyl halide. Okay, now see this third example. Here the halogen atom is bonded to this carbon, where this carbon atom, it is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. So which type of carbon atom? It is a tertiary carbon atom, isn't it? So here the alkyl halide which is formed, that is 3rd degree, isn't it? So this is called as a tertiary alkyl halide. Got it? So how these haloalkanes are further classified? These are classified into 3 classes, that is primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide and tertiary alkyl halides. In these all examples, the carbon atom to which the halogen is bonded, all the carbon atoms are sp3 hybridized. Okay, got it? So now, based upon the sp3 hybridization, now we will see the second class. Okay. Now the next class, that is allylic halides. Now what about this allylic halides? Students, see here, see this example. CH2 double bond CH, CH2X. In this example, this halogen atom, it is bonded to that carbon atom which is next to carbon-carbon double bond, isn't it? See here, the halogen atom, it is bonded to that carbon atom which is next to the carbon-carbon double bond. See another example, here also we can see, here there is a carbon-carbon double bond. Next to that, whatever the carbon atom is present, to that one of the halogen atom is bonded. So this is definitely example of a allylic halides, isn't it? Next class, that is benzylic halide. Now in benzylic halide, the halogen here, it is bonded to the carbon atom which is bonded to the aromatic ring. Getting it? What I have told? Halogen, it is bonded to the carbon, to that carbon which is bonded to this aromatic ring, isn't it? So this will be a primary benzylic halide, isn't it? So the halogen atom which is attached to the carbon, or this halogen which is bonded to the carbon, definitely this carbon also it is a sp3 hybridized, isn't it? Okay. Now see the another example here. The halogen which is bonded to the carbon. Okay. So that carbon, it is which type of carbon atom? Definitely it is a tertiary, isn't it? So this is a tertiary benzylic halide. Okay. Now depending upon sp2 hybridization, how these are classified, we will see the class, that is vinylic halides, that are also known as a haloalkanes. You are well familiar with haloalkanes, isn't it? So see the example again that I have written, CH2 double bond CHX. Students, here the halogen atom, it is bonded to that carbon atom which is doubly bonded. As this carbon is doubly bonded, definitely which type of hybridization of this carbon atom? Can anybody tell? Yes, you are right. This is sp2 hybridized carbon atom, isn't it? So the classification based on sp2 hybridization of vinylic halides that we are studying, that are nothing but a haloalkanes. See another example. Here there is a double bond, isn't it? So to doubly bonded carbon, halogen is bonded, isn't it? So this is vinylic halide. Now next class, that is haloarenes. We have studied this haloarenes. We know the example. See here, to this aromatic ring, one of the halogen is bonded. So see this halogen atom, it is bonded to that carbon which is bonded to the aromatic ring, isn't it? So halogen is bonded directly to aromatic ring. Okay. So this carbon, definitely it is sp2 hybridized. Correct? This carbon, it is sp2 hybridized carbon atom. So based on sp2 hybridization, again the second class, that is haloarenes. Okay. Now Then last class we are going to study that is based upon sp hybridized carbon atom. See here the example for this haloalkynes. Here the halogen atom, it is bonded to that carbon atom which is triply bonded. So definitely here the carbon atom, it is sp hybridized carbon atom. Understood? Got all the classes? Okay.